I knew you'd look
Okay, we are live. We are live. Okay, testing. All right there, Reece?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay, so apologies, we're running a few minutes late. A few technical difficulties, but we're on now. Give me 1 second, then I will introduce you. Just need to get this on. There we go, Reece, look at that.
Bad. That is bad.
That is brilliant. Okay, so guys, welcome back to LJFC TV. Again, apologies, we're a few minutes behind. We're joined today by Reece Robbins, who's the reserves team captain. So Reece, thank you for joining us today.
No, it was
quite last minute.
Yeah.
Literally
in the
middle of eating tea. Just wanted to have a chat with you today because this is your first season at the club, isn't it?
Yeah.
Captain the reserves team. Just talk to me about growing up, doing your playing for, or when it first started for you.
Well, I've always been like proper hands-on into football. When I can remember to walk in, I'm always kicking a ball around. It started around 8. I was playing in Newbold, and as my mum told me the story, Central Ajax or something like that wanted to sign me, and she said no. A couple of hours later or something, Cov actually approached her. So I've had a couple of tries with Cov. So I've always been into football. It's like a passion for me. I eat, live, breathe football.
Yeah, good. So what's your earliest memory apart from that? I mean, in terms of playing in your first match?
Probably Jim Barry when I was in Lem Hibs. And I think people do know a lot about Jim Barry. He will get the best out of you, you know. I remember the first game I played for him. Wow, I was that young. Where did I play? Newbold with Jack McLeod. And in them days, you're just there to have a laugh. And I think it was the game itself that I just remember playing as a kid and loving so much as a kid. But
just the ball at your feet.
Yeah. You know, just when you step on a pitch, nothing else seems to matter.
Yeah.
Like, it's just the whole weight's lifted off your shoulder.
Do you know what? Honestly, it doesn't change when you get to my age, except you're a little bit slower on the pitch.
Yeah. You get more injuries.
So, Lem Hibs, obviously Jim Barry, big influence for you. How long were you with that team? Did you go to other teams?
I think I was there for most of my young childhood. I think it was like 13 I went to Cowser. Stayed at Cowser for a bit. 14, 15 I went to Kenilworth Town. Played in Kenilworth Town. I was still having trials, but it is what it is. Obviously, I obviously wasn't good enough,
but great experience.
Yeah, great experience to have like to play alongside maybe players that are playing professionally now.
Yeah,
you never know, but
yeah,
it's made me the player I am today. It's gave me the techniques and the analysis of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, great experience.
Good stuff. Is there anything you didn't like playing football? Was there any experiences that stand out in your mind that you thought, oof, you know?
Yeah, when I was having them trials, there were a couple of dirty challenges.
From
obviously. You? Say nothing. Yeah, everyone makes bad challenges, but it's how the tackle comes across, or if there's a bit of tension before that tackle's come across. So yeah, there's always an ugly side of football.
But you've changed now, because we don't see that, do we?
No.
Not at all.
Probably the first couple of minutes, but
yeah. Okay. In terms of, because obviously we've got people that watch, a lot of the players, younger players will watch this and look at, and listen to your story. In terms of the coaching sessions of training, what do you remember? Was there anything structured in it? Was it one ball between 20? I mean, because it was a very. I mean, okay, you're not my age, but I remember when I was doing that, it wasn't as it is now, where you try and get as many touches of the ball or many kids on the ball as possible to have a ball each. Back then, it was one ball, get yourself into a game, and it was.
Well, when I was a kid, it was one ball. Obviously, you'd have a little bit of a warm up. You'd pass the ball around, and literally, like you said, it was get yourselves into a game. You're there to have fun.
Jumpers for goalposts.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Last goal wins.
Stuff
like that. But now I feel like it's more into how skillful the kid is, or how we can get this player to do skills like, say, Neymar or Ronaldo for Messi. Like, it's like they're taking the fun out of it a bit. But back in the days, like you said, jumpers for goalposts, that was the rules that we all lived by, like the rules that we knew.
No crossbar.
Nah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was over the kid's head, that's it, it's not going in.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Hi, Sean. Thanks for logging back in. Hi, Ash. Ash has made a request. He said, can you ask him to zip up his top?
This is gold right here, lad. Gold. Champions of England soon.
If you've got any questions for Reece, please get them across, post a comment, and we'll make sure that he answers them. All right. So fast forwarding now, or should I say just before you joined Lillington men's team, who did you play for last season?
I actually didn't play last season.
You didn't play?
No.
Okay.
As you get older, you get injured.
Okay.
And when you've got pace and you cause the defenders a bit of trouble
at
the back, you do get kicked about being a striker. Something that you have to deal with.
Okay.
I'm sure if you're a centre back, you enjoy kicking people.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what was the reason for joining Lillington?
I wanted to get back into football.
And they're the only team to have you.
Yeah. No one will love me now. They know what I'm like. Nah. It's just because I was away for like 2 years. When I came back, it was a structure in some teams that it was like a cliquey gang.
Yeah.
So if you weren't in that cliquey gang, no matter how you performed, you were always on the bench. Or so Ashley Reynolds, actually another player for the reserves, he actually asked if I wanted to join.
Okay.
I came along. I like what I seen, and with the reserves, I feel like there's no clickiness. It's about how we're gelling on the pitch. How you perform. There's no favouritism, and I feel like we're building something really special.
It's a good group. I mean, it was a difficult start to the season.
Yeah, very difficult. I don't think I've lost my temper so much in a game, because you could see that the lads had it.
Yeah.
But they just couldn't be asked.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's all right. No worries. So we've got Brian. Hello, Brian. Brian's logged in. Brian is our first team manager. I wish him well in hospital at the moment. Reece, when you played as a kid, did you only play up front, or did you play anywhere else?
I actually started off I actually started off my career in midfield. You ask a lot of my family and my friends, they'd say that I'm a centre midfielder, but I'm too much of an attacking person. I don't like. I will sit back and play midfield, but I like to be up the top. I like to be that playmaker, or I like scoring goals.
Yeah, absolutely. That was that, Bright. Okay, again, if you've got any more questions, Ash, yes, we know it was you that got Reece along.
Yeah, he's going to get a big head now. I've gave him a little shout out.
He is, absolutely. So, going forward, you mentioned that the team is starting to gel. I've obviously seen it. I've been part of it, and we'll talk about that one game, because
is the ref watching this? Is he watching?
I don't think the ref is watching. So we played to the top of the league at the time.
Yeah,
Leamington's reserves. Young lads, decent team. They could knock the ball
when
around.
They played.
Yeah, they were a decent team. A few things happened. I think the most frustrating thing for us when we were playing is being 1-1 up, 2-1 up, and the referee playing bizarrely 15 minutes of injury time in the second half for them to equalise and actually go on and
when
get
they should have had 10 players as well.
Yeah, it was. So I totally get where you're coming from. I think they are starting to gel. More often than not, with Sunday League sides, I think it's got to be the consistency of availability. Yeah. Now we've seen as recently as today that, and last week, numbers of players who are signing up and not committed themselves to a Sunday morning from September to April, May time. I mean, when I used to play, I mean, this is my own personal opinion, I think it's absolutely scandalous.
Yeah,
I do. I think if you commit to a team,
you
that's it. That's your Sunday mornings gone. That's, you tell your wife, your kids, Sunday mornings are about football, and that is it. And then they can see you on a Sunday morning in the summer.
I remember on a Saturday night we'd have a little group when I was a kid, and it used to be about 8 of us. Just a little group. Just go, I'm so buzzed for tomorrow. I can't wait.
Yeah. And
we'd used to turn up an hour before everyone else with the football.
Yeah.
Used to kick it about.
Yeah.
Just because we were so hyped.
Yeah.
Just because football was our life. Nowadays, it's not that. You get players signing on, turning up for 3 games, and then no, I can't be bothered no more.
Yeah.
Or you get people saying, yeah, I'll come, and you just don't hear nothing. Or you get the 9 that are coming in week out that are let down by them couple. That then they have to go home because they can't play football.
I genuinely think, I mean, being the age I'm at now and clinging on to still playing, I don't want to stop.
No.
And these players that are picking and choosing, I'll play 1 week and then not for the next 2 or 3. I do genuinely think they will get to an age and go, I wish I'd played football when I could, because it's not something. And I think the younger players who are doing that don't realise that playing football is not. It doesn't last forever.
No.
Your body can't cope with it, and you need to take every second that you can of playing football if that's what you enjoy. So it does get it's frustrating. It does get frustrating.
But a bit of advice I will give the youngers is, if you love football that much, if you do get an injury, do not carry on playing on it. I've made that mistake. So I've broke my foot numerous of times, and I honestly wish that I gave it enough time to heal.
Because you're out for longer.
Yeah. And when you get to, say, my age, your age, they last longer. They're so much easier to break like that.
Yeah.
So do take care of your body.
Yeah.
Obviously, but enjoy your football. Play as much as you can.
Yeah. Good. Okay. I'm going to come on to Brian's questions in a minute. Liverpool. Why Liverpool? Why do you support Liverpool?
My family.
Is it your family? Your family are
yeah, my roots, obviously.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
People call me Glory supporter, but no.
If you've got family from there, then fair enough.
Yeah. Family, all my roots, and that went there. I've just come back from there, actually.
Yeah.
So
saw the photos.
Yeah.
Very good. Who's your favourite player?
At the moment, or
at the minute? Yeah.
Definitely Bobby.
Okay.
For me, yeah.
Okay. And of all time?
Gerrard, without a doubt, hands down.
Okay. Yeah. Not a bad shout. What about other players outside Liverpool? Favourite?
Premier League or?
Well, let's go Premier League. Yeah.
Best Premier League player. That's not Liverpool.
There's not Liverpool. And has not played for Liverpool. Tough one, isn't it?
That is a tough one, because you've got so many.
It's got to be Alan Shearer, surely.
Do you know what? Yeah, probably outside. Probably him or Henry.
Good lad.
Or Bergkamp. I'd put Shearer with them too. Without a doubt.
Yeah. Bergkamp's a good shout. He was class.
But playing now, I'd probably say Zaha.
Okay. And what about, just before I comment to Brian's questions, what about favourite player in the world anytime? It doesn't have to be somebody that was born in your lifetime. It could be somebody you've seen videos of. I mean, for me, hands down, Pele or Gaza.
Oh yeah, Gaza's a good shout.
And I try to explain to my boys that Gaza, in his day, is the equivalent to today's Ronaldo and Messi. He was that good. He was at the top of it. He was the best player in Europe.
I'd say he was Zidane.
He was
in his time. He was a Zidane.
He was incredible.
There's another one, Zidane. I've watched numerous videos of Zidane in the World Cup just single-handedly destroying teams.
Yeah, with his head.
Yeah, with his feet, his head. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a way to end your career, though.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, no, he was very good. Okay, so we will go on to Brian. I like these, by the way. Okay,
on.
ready? So, teammates questions. So, teammates.
Oh.
So, this could be, we'll go first team, all reserves. Okay, we'll throw them all in the mix.
Go on
then. The quickest player.
Quickest. David Jones.
Dave Jones.
David Jones.
Hands down.
Hands down, yeah.
Gambol King. Yeah, definitely. Slowest. Doesn't include me, by the way. Slowest.
Slowest. There's a lot of snails in the team, though.
Who is the slowest one, though?
I want to say Darrell or Dowdy.
Darrell or Dowdy. Ooh. Darrell or Dowdy. Do you agree?
They won't be happy with that, but...
No, I know. Do we agree with this, Brian? So I thought I haven't seen Dowdy play that often. I've seen Dowdy play a few times, and I thought Dowdy can.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's quick.
Yeah.
But
well, he can't be the slowest then.
no, yeah, he's just. I think him or Darrell's the slowest in the team.
Brian, do you agree with that? Darrell or Dowdy is the slowest. Okay, hard man.
Joey.
Next.
That is easy. That's the easiest question I'm going to be asked.
Basically, if you've ever seen Mean Machine, Joey is the monk. He is absolutely the monk.
100% the monk. He even done it the other week. Tried to come out and take on about 3 or 4 players before starting fighting with them.
Yeah. Most skillful.
Can I say myself?
You can do. Then can you give us another one as well? So you and...
I'd say Dan. Dan's always megging people.
Dan.
Whether he means it or not, which I'm still yet to figure out.
Yeah, okay. So there's that one. So, Brian, are you saying he's put Darrell or Dowdy? Laugh out loud, no. Who do you think, Brian? We'll go through your... We'll ask you the same question in a minute. The Joker. Who's the Joker?
The Joker.
There's only one I can think of. There's only one.
The Joker?
There's only one.
What? Oh, no. I say Hickey.
It's got to be.
Yeah, he's probably the biggest Joker out of the lot.
It's got to be, hasn't it? Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be Jamie. Best mate at the club?
Dowdy. My brother.
Dowdy. Brilliant. So you've just called him the slowest.
Yeah, he's my brother, man. He's my brother.
He's your best mate.
No, he's part slowest with Darrell.
He's part slowest.
Don't forget that bit.
Okay, yeah, Jamie all day long. He says here for the Joker. So, Brian, who do you think is the quickest, slowest, hard man, most skillful? Okay, good. If you've got any more questions, if you're watching, we've got a few of you watching now. So, if you've got any questions for Reece, please post them on the comments, and we'll make sure that we ask him. So, we've got Jason as the quickest. Jason. That'd be good. That'd be a good race, I think.
Nah.
The only thing I'd say though, right, with Jace is if
he's injured at the moment.
Yeah, well, I was going to say even if he's fit and he's racing Dave, he might pull up with an injury.
Probably, yeah.
It was probably
I've seen his crossbar challenge.
I have to say that was probably one of the funniest things. I saw that live. I was there last night, and they did a crossbar challenge, and we've got a player, Jason, who plays for the men's team, and if you guys are old enough to remember Darren Anderton, he is our equivalent to Darren Anderton. He had a shot at the crossbar and he pulled up with an injury. You could not make it up, honestly. Phil, the slowest.
Yeah, but I've not really seen Phil that much.
Yeah, no, that's true. Most skillful, Bri, what are we saying? I think he's having to think about this.
Kylo scoring that 30-yard banger.
Oh, I didn't see it. Joey Hardman, Bedder's skillful. That's not a bad shout.
No, yeah,
that's not a bad shout. You're talking about Megs. I mean, I've never seen a player meg so many players.
Didn't see me as a kid, did you?
No, I didn't. That's true. Joey Hardman, Bedder's skillful. Okay, good. Brilliant. Okay, so just to sort of wrap things up tonight, what advice, other than not playing on injuries, what advice would you give to any of our junior players?
Just keep at it. Don't get disheartened, because when you're playing as kids, there can be cruelty. You know, there can be you're rubbish, but not so nice words. Don't listen to anyone. Just carry on playing your game. what I used to do is I used to go outside in my garden, and I used to just kick the ball against the wall, right foot, left foot. Make myself comfortable with both feet. Go out the back. We had a patch of green. Practice my long balls. Just if you think you need improving on something, only you can make yourself better. Like, don't listen to anyone. It's all up there, and you can do it if you really believe it. Like,
and I think that's a great message. 2 great points. First of all, don't get disheartened. Our club philosophy, particularly for our younger age groups, is the results don't matter.
No.
It does not matter. We've got players that played in teams, over the past few years, and the teams were really struggling. And actually, that player has come on leaps and bounds, and the improvement that they've had, and in fact, not just that particular player, but the whole team has been brilliant, because the coach has coached them in a way for them not to be worried about the results and just carry on and play football.
The fundamentals of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other point you touched on there was getting out in the garden. So many times I say this to the players, having football, having the coaching sessions with us once a week and playing a match once a week, which is what most kids do at most clubs. That coaching once a week, matches once a week, is not enough.
No,
it's not enough. It isn't. They have to go. I mean, when I was at school, I used to come back home 3:30, quick change. I was at the park. I was at the park 20 minutes later, back for tea, quick tea, 15 minutes, and straight back out until it went dark. And that was it, every single day, without fail. Now you've got Xboxes, and iPads, and the phones,
all that.
And it's a real shame. But the ones, and your point is great. I think the ones that actually go out and spend that time with a ball at their feet are the ones that are going to develop quickest, and they hopefully, fingers crossed, will have a long and successful career wherever it may take them. Really good points.
Don't get too cocky either.
No, that's right. Keep your feet firmly on the ground.
Stay humble.
Okay. Any final questions? Because your tea will be cold now, isn't it?
Oh no, I stopped it.
Did you stop?
Mid-oven, yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were tucking into it.
Al Capitano.
Pasta then, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pasta bake.
Any more questions? Final chance. We are about to end the live broadcast. We've got again a video coming up on Saturday, which is a really good one. So look out for that. That's we've got video teammates. So one of our junior players, spoke about their team, just as Reece has tonight, talking about the quickest player, the Joker, that kind of thing. It's a really good one. Don't miss that one. And then on Tuesday we will be talking about the parents' role in football and how important that is. So it kind of follows on from last week's discussion about the FA's Respect campaign, but this one is primarily focused on the role of the parent and just how important and what key role that they play in the young player's life. Okay, so that's all we've got time for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us, Reece. Hope you've enjoyed it. We might be back at some point in the season.
Yeah, definitely.
We can talk about how things went
when we get promoted, obviously.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, that'd be good. All right, well, thanks for tuning into LJFC TV again. Hopefully, we'll see you again next Thursday for another live stream. In the meantime, watch out for those videos on Saturday and Tuesday. All right, thank you.